All right, so here at BMW of Wichita was tasked with building our, I guess we would call it a dream car, right? Well, I chose a BMW X5 plug-in hybrid. I'm gonna tell you kind of why I chose to build it the way I did and why an M3 or like some sports sedan was not my choosing. I picked a SUV. So this is what I built. I built an X5, but not just any X5. I did a plug-in hybrid actually. So this gives me the capabilities of just running around town, never even touching my gas. I can run up to about 50 miles on pure electric. If I'm just cruising under 80 miles an hour, I will have roughly about 50 miles before the engine kicks on. And if that's just going back and forth to the gym, going to work, I won't touch my gas for probably 2 months. But if I go like on longer trips or I need more power and I step on it, the gas engine does kick on, does have the straight inline turbocharged 6-cylinder as well that you get with the standard X5. Now, I picked it in black because nothing looks better than a black vehicle when it's nice and clean. Even when it's dirty, I do like the ability just to go and spend some time by myself and cleaning this car, just kind of my therapy. I went ahead and added the M Sport Professional, blacks out the kidney grills. Great contrast with the high gloss, and then this is matte finish there. I chose to do the standard 20-inch wheels instead of 21s or 22s just because I like the purpose of having an all-season tire. And it's not a bad looking wheel whatsoever. This just allows me to go ahead and run these tires all year round, and they're a little, they also just wear a little easier. Now, part of the M Sport package, you also get a different front bumper, blacked out accents around the windows, a different rear bumper, body colored panels. Again, this one is a 50E all-wheel drive. I'll show you guys the inside as well, and I'll show you kind of why I picked the options that I did. Now this one, I chose to do the driving aids, like the driving assistance professional, which I'll actually show you guys hands-on what that does. I did parking assistance package because it gives you the 360 cameras all the way around, front and rear parking sensors. And then I also did the premium package, which gives you the gesture controls where I can just use my fingers to twirl the sound up and down, the heads-up display. I also went ahead and did the BMW synthetic leather instead of the full real leather just because it wears easier and it just looks good. And when you touch and you feel this material, there is virtually no difference between this and BMW's real leather. That's how good of a job they've done with that. I did do the premium package, also gave me the updated sound system, the Harman Kardon. All right, so if I get on the highway, I'm just gonna turn on the highway assist driving. So I'm gonna turn on my cruise control and I'm gonna set it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I'm under this mode here. And when it says assisted plus ready, I take my hands completely off. I'll turn this warning off. And now you guys will notice that the car will do all the driving for me all the way up to 85 miles an hour. So these light up fully green. As long as I'm paying attention, it'll do all the highway driving. I'm not touching it, I don't have to. Takes all the turns for me here. If I need to change lanes and I was approaching a car that was going slower, it would just go ahead and let me know to look at my passenger mirror and to look at my driver mirror to make sure there's nobody there, and it would automatically do the lane change for me. Now, if I want to change lanes, all I gotta do is tap on my stock here to change to the left lane. So let's say I wanted to change lanes now, I would just go ahead and push this button right here. It would check to make sure there's nobody there, and then it would make the lane change for me. Now let's say I wanted to go ahead and make the lane change back. I would just turn my turn signal on. It would check for me and it would make the lane change. So this is my favorite feature on this car, is I don't have to have my hands back on the steering wheel on those longer drives. But yes, that is exactly why I chose to do a X5 50E